is my Bluetooth, hopefully. Hang on. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Okay, we're back. We're back, I hope. Found my headphones, by the way. So, I put them away back in their case. So hopefully that fixed the previous issue in the previous stream. Does that camera look okay? Yeah, okay. Phew. Yeah, let me know if the audio kicks out again, because if it does, then we're just gonna have to roll with things. Robs, by the way, I had a crazy idea the other day. You want to hear it? I was just like thinking, because like, you know, me and you both, like, we follow the big CC Trooper toaster timeline thing. Pretty sure. And I had an idea. What is that? Gotta make sure the base plate's clean. So the idea, we create a wiki for the big stop motion kind of universe they got going here. Not we, but like I'm saying, like you could. It's a good idea. Stormtrooper Creations, what's up? Like you start like a wiki page for it and keep up with all the information. That would be super helpful for, I don't know, me, I guess, and also you and anybody else. Brother, I tried to. You did? I'm not really sure what the whole, like, guidelines to that thing are, but it's just a thought. Like, a wiki page would be pretty cool. Especially for, like, just us fans of it, I guess. Okay, now I'm missing some other pieces that I feel like is my dog stealing stuff off of my desk? Like, I don't know where this stuff went. I'm about to go crazy. It kind of failed. My account can't be verified. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness gracious. I might have gotten rid of them, now that I think about it, because they were wrong. Oh, here they are. Found them. Why did I put them in here? I put them in a drawer. I don't know why. Just finished animating a stop motion. I've been animating all year, and it's only just over a minute. Gosh. Yeah, that's true. That's how it goes, isn't it? We got the question, where is Barlex, Astro, Cliff, Knockout, and Canvas? Good question. Barlex and Canvas are in this film for sure. I know they're in the script. Cliff, not so sure he's in this. He's not in the script anywhere, so he might not appear, unfortunately. Knockout is not here right now. And then Astro is also in this as well. I might have to like go like this. And I just face revealed, just kidding. Is this gonna be, oh yeah, I forgot to put my little figures out to give y'all a little tease here. 1, 2, where's the other ones? We got 3, and then number 4. Boom. That's y'all's teaser. Those aren't all the figures, but, you know, they're kind of scattered out. Like, here's Hunter over here, but there's Tech. And then there's others. Knockout is in my room because I was doing some modifications on him. So, yes, this is going to be a 212 stop motion then. GCC Crosshair, indeed. GCC Crosshair. I knew, like, when they dropped him, I was like, ooh, I got to get my hands on that. Because the Bad Batch Lego set... So funny story about that, actually. I was at Atlanta BritCon, because I go there, like, every 2 years or so. A really fun event in Atlanta. And I got to see some, like, rare figures in these glass cases. And the Bad Batch figures, all, I think there's 4 or 5 of them, were in this glass case. Each one of them was like $50 just about, and then the tech figure was the most expensive of them all, probably because of his helmet just being a unique mold. But I was like, oh my gosh, these figures are crazy expensive now. I guess I didn't realize that. Not many people bought the set, I suppose. But I bought it. I bought it at Disney World, I believe. Yeah, I think that's right. $100 Lego set. Came with a Bad Batch shuttle, 2 speeders, and pretty sure all the figs. But anyway, I got that set, and I was super disappointed because the crosshair wasn't the Bad Batch one, and it was like the Imperial one. I was like, that's just messed up. You should include the Imperial crosshair minifigure. Or you should include the like clone one, not the Imperial one. So when Grandpa Clone Customs dropped their design, I was like, give me that. Yep, I need that. Worth it. I think it's like, it was like $20 or something. Actually, maybe I got it for Christmas. I don't remember. But I know Grandpa Clone Customs is really expensive. Sheesh, are they really that price? Yeah, the Bad Batch figures, they're really, really expensive. Kind of hard to get now, too. I'm sure they're not that hard to get, but Tech is probably the hardest to get because he's the most expensive. I doubt they'll ever release those figures again, too. They're not extremely, like... I mean, I guess they are if they're that price, but... I mean, they're pretty sought after, but, like, I wouldn't say they're crazy, you know. Okay, I gotta figure out how to get these walls secured here. I should look after mine a lot more. Yeah. My Barlex figure, my 212th Airborne, I think it goes for like $60. It was also in some glass cases at Atlanta BrickCon. It went for quite a bit as well. It's probably my favorite Clone Trooper fig too. The Airborne, so cool. I got a GCC hard case Tup, Apo helmet, and Rex helmet, and 5 arc. Wow, oh my goodness. You got a lot of those. Yeah, GCC just nails it every time. I need to get some GCC figs for the future. Not anytime soon, but there's a few others still on my wish list. Like the Grandpa Clone Customs Commander Devis. I want that one so bad. But Grandpa Clone Customs takes like 85 years to restock anything, so it's crazy. Yeah, they refuse to restock anything. Do I have a... no. I'm gonna go one more step up because I don't like it there. Have you seen the Trooper Labs figures? I have not. What are those? Trooper Labs. I feel like I've heard of it. Do they make custom blasters or... No, that might be Clone Army Customs. Trooper Labs. Sounds familiar. Ryan, what's up, man? How you doing on this wonderful Saturday? Wait. I went too high, didn't I? On my wish list is the Kix Umbara Jesse Dark Green Devis 87th Jet Trooper and 2 red pauldrons. It's quite the wish list. Okay, so it would go here. There we go. Yeah, I prefer Clone Me Customs, or sorry, no, Grandpa... Whoa, hello. I prefer... And I lost it. I prefer Grandpa Clone Customs over Clone Army Customs because it's just a bit more accurate to, like, Lego figures, and it blends in a bit more. Clone Army Customs can be just, like, way too over-detailed sometimes. It just doesn't fit in with the rest of my figures. They make P2 realistic clones. You have to check them out. They're the best customs, in my opinion. I should look into that. Those are pretty cool. Again, the P2 realistics don't really fit in with the rest of the clones Lego is making right now. So that's kind of It's kind of weird to look at sometimes. Like, even this Boyle helmet. This is a Clone Me Customs Boyle helmet, and it doesn't fit with the other ones, but it's fine, you know. It's not a huge issue. They have dual molded legs sometimes. That's pretty cool. Dual molded legs. You know what clones really need dual molded legs? The Coruscant Guard. I was looking at those the other day, and I was like, their boots should be red, like just straight up red. But I don't know. They Lego just kind of like printed on the red. It'd be so cool to get dual molded legs on clones. Okay, now where did the camera go? There it is. They got dual molded legs for the shock troopers. I need those, dude. Not that I'm gonna make a shock trooper like stop motion film. I probably never will. I don't have any plans for it. There's definitely room for it though. You know, Coruscant's a big place, so there's probably a bunch of stories you can make out of it. But no huge desires to make that anytime soon. To move this, I have to move these guys all together. Bye, Boyle, Wrecker, Crosshair, and Cody. Back up the camera some. I need to get a micro lens so I could focus in on stuff better. Man, I need to clean my camera maybe. Stuff isn't focusing right. Okay, there we go. Do y'all prefer the new Stormtrooper helmets or the like older ones? Which design do you prefer? I think there's 3. There's like the old early 2000s one from the Complete Saga games. That's kind of how I picture it. There's the Rogue One kind of looking ones, and then there's the new ones from like 2020 until now. Which one do y'all prefer? Rogue One style is the best. Absolutely. Your profile picture is the... Yep, that's the Rogue One Stormtrooper. That's the best one by far. The new one, I don't like because you can't turn the heads anymore, and that really damages stop-motion films because there's also Rebels. I forgot about Rebels. You know why? Because they're not good. I'm kidding. The Rebels are fine, just, you know, the mouth just looks weird to me. But it does follow the Rebels art style. I do like that. That's part of the charm with, like, the Rebels and Clone Wars sets. They follow the art style of that show. It just makes it a lot more special. Okay, that's as focused as we're gonna get it, I think. Okay, we're gonna need to get it just like that. Zoom it out. Perfect, right there. Clone Wars faces haunt me at night. Absolutely, especially that Palpatine one. Golly, that one's terrifying. Where are my books? There we go. Man, that's kind of bright. Is the exposure down? Yeah, it is. Okay, maybe it's just the lights. That's better. We're animating this camera thing now. I just put it up there. I don't know what color Jonak Toys Wolfpack I should get. Sand blue or gray? It's a good question. I think I prefer the gray. It just, I don't know. I feel like the gray is a bit more sleek. The blue's fine, though. I do like sand blue, but I don't know. I just prefer gray on Wolfpack. I just associate gray more with Wolfpack than I do blue. Daggum, this thing will not focus, will it? Lord of the Lego Lightsabers. What's up, man? How we doing? It's the problem with iPad cams. They're not the best. Wow, that's loud. First frame down. Forgot you can't change the volume on Stop Motion Studio or else it'll take a photo. It's annoying. Wow, that is unbearably loud. I never have it that loud when I'm filming. Whew, gotta be careful of that. Gots to be careful, that's for sure. I don't know if it should look all the way to the right. I think it should, like, stop. No, it's gotta look all the way. We have the camera centered on the place it looks. Starbreak, if you have any plain 332nd troopers, swap the helmet with 501st Officer and specialist helmets for more 501st. If you have any plain 332nd. That's pretty smart. I think I've done that before. I bought 2 332nd battle packs and 2 AATs. So I have, let's see, that's 3, 6, 7. I have 8 332nd troopers total, plus 2 Commander Vaughn. So that's about 10. I have no real intentions to make a 501st stop motion. I just think they had enough screen time in the Clone Wars, and I'm not saying they're kind of overrated, but like it's not a bad kind of overrated. I just wish we got to see more 2/12 in the Clone Wars. That's why I'm doing this stop motion film here. There we go. Perfect. Right there. Starbreak, you could get Discord and join the CC Trooper Discord server. I would love to, but I'm just hesitant to. Discord's not exactly what I would think of as a, like, happy place, or just a place that would bring me any sort of, like, positivity. But I'm sure CC Trooper Discord would be full of lots of awesome stuff. That'd probably be the only reason I would get it. But the main reason I don't is just because I don't think it's, again, not a great place, community and all. And also the new, like, security things they just introduced are not popular. And also I don't know how I feel about them. So, especially since they had that whole security leak a while back. So, have you considered doing a 332nd stop motion? Yeah, but the problem with the 332nd is that they only served on Mandalore, and there's not much to go off from there. I mean, there's, like, you could do maybe a side mission of, like, Vaughn or something, of, like, the first, like, I don't know, but maybe one day. Maybe when LEGO releases a proper Maul Mandalorian, then I will do it, because I don't like those Maul Mandalorian figs. They should not have silver visors. They should be black like every other Mandalorian, literally ever. A16, what up, dude? How we doing today? How y'all feeling today? Pretty sure they're backtracking on the security things. I haven't heard about it, but if they are, that's great, because then I'll be more open to considering getting Discord, you know. Is there any new stop motion films coming out today? I don't think so. I don't think I saw any today. I always like to see like small time creators stop motion films. That's a lot of fun. Just see like what other people like decide to like animate and stuff. Like different styles are always fun to look at. Okay, this is gonna be. I'm reanimating this just because the camera wasn't in focus and I finally got it to focus. Okay, there we go. So loud. Okay. I made a metal detector for one of my clone troopers. Awesome. Metal detector clone, that's pretty cool. Detecting for landmines? That's a pretty nice idea. I think I have a metal detector piece from a while back from like the old like cave or like the power. Maybe it was Power Miners. Or maybe some city set from back in the day. But that's cool, you made one. CC helped me name 2 troopers. Their names are West and Alloy. Ooh, that's tough. West and Alloy. Alloy's a good one. I like Alloy a lot. Yo, love the Cad Bane and Django video. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. I love that one too. That's probably my favorite one I've made. My favorite is the 212. That's my second favorite, probably close second favorite. Because that thing was a lot of fun to film. Whoa. Dropped a piece. It was just fun designing everything. Like, the door, my favorite part of like that base they raid is like the doors. They're like these massive doors that just kind of open like a wall. It's just, that was a lot of fun to just see it come together. How's the gunship? I actually have it over here. I'll show it to y'all real quick. Actually, I don't know. Let me clear a spot for it. I finished it a while back. The order of pieces I got for it originally wasn't all of the pieces, so that was unfortunate, but here you go. That's it completed now. Both sides are done. But yeah, it looks pretty nice there. I don't know if I'll actually use it for this film at all. I don't really think it has a big need, especially in that opening battle. Oh, what did I say? But that looks awesome. Thanks, dude. Yeah, it took me a while to get that thing too. I don't know what I was thinking doing that on stream, because I had to literally like break the internal structures of this thing just to get it a different color. Like, it was so tedious. I spent like a few hours on that thing, dude. It was worth it, though. It looks beautiful. Is it yellowing? Oh, no, it might be yellowing. No! We're fine. It's a little yellow, actually. Hold on, let me get some lights on this. Everything looks yellowing to me at this point. It's my deepest fear. My Lego set's turning yellow. Two 12th is my favorite, and the Coruscant Guard is my least favorite. Yeah, the Coruscant Guard doesn't really do much, do they? They guard Coruscant. That's their job. They do good at it, and that's about it. I don't think they're bad by any means, but I don't know if they're my least favorite. What's my least favorite? It's a toughie. What's my least favorite Clone Legion? My main priorities for sets are the U-Wing, good set. I prefer the old one personally, but the new one's fine. The MTT, great set, got that a while back. And the Tiny Tank, no. I would not recommend getting that. We need to hold the line, brother. We need to stop people from buying that set. Because if we stop buying it, LEGO will be like, oh no, we messed up. I mean, the sales are already pretty bad on that thing. If you go on Amazon, just look, the like sales are not good, but we need to hold the line. Least favorite for me is Commander Faye's unit. Faye, I always get them mixed up. Faye and Keller, I think, are the ones that get mixed up because they're very similar. Is Faye the one with the hood, or is it the one with the, like, airborne helmet? I'm messing. I'll get the Jonak Customs. Yeah. You can buy the Tiny Tank. I really don't mind. It's just like, man, I'm so disappointed when I saw the pictures. No waist capes. Excuse me. No waist capes. They give them a backpack which prevents them from sitting down, even though that's the claim they made to why they don't give them waist capes anymore. Otherwise, those Galactic Marines look phenomenal. Commander Bakara needs a waist cape as well. He looks like a chipmunk, honestly, but his helmet is pretty good on. I mean, I feel like they could do better, but it's good for what it is. It's edible. You know, you can eat it. No, I'm kidding. Faye has a Battlefront 2 engineer-looking helmet. I think I've always seen him as a stormtrooper, honestly. Like, kind of like a stormtrooper-looking helmet. I've always seen that more than I have anything else. Oops, there we go. Oh, wow, that lighting is brutal. Gosh, this could be such like a... let's rear back some. Okay, that's a little better. Perfect. Whoa, that looks weird. Look at the wall there. Whoa, that's cool. It looks like a turret almost. That's pretty sick. Like how it casts. It's not like a shadow, but it on the camera looks just like part of the wall. It's crazy. I wish I had the Kashyyyk Troopers and OG 212 and Bark Trooper and New Phase 1. I have, I think, 8 Kashyyyk Troopers. No, that's not right. 6, maybe 6 or 7 Kashyyyk Troopers. OG 212, I think, no, I don't have any of those. And Bark Trooper, I do have the 91st Bark Trooper. I have one of those because I got that set as a kid. And then the New Phase ones. I think I have 2 of those New Phase ones. I don't know why I asked for them. And I haven't used them for anything, but they're cool. Those are probably the best clones Lego's made in recent years, if I'm being honest. Let's go there. Perfect right there. Did any of y'all play Lego games growing up? Like big time on the Lego games, like on the Wii and all? My audience is like, I don't know, 18 to 25, so I'm gonna guess so. But man, back in the day, those Lego games were something else, dude. That and like the old Mario Kart Wii stuff. I was all into that, yep. My biggest inspiration when I was growing up was Dogman and Captain Underpants. I don't think I ever really got into those. Dogman, I think I read most of all of them. Like, I think there were like 3 when I was in elementary school. Do they still make those books? Like, do they still get written? I know they still make Diary of a Wimpy Kids. Those were some of my favorites. But do they still make Dogmans? Captain Underpants I never really read. I don't think I ever really loved those. I have 3 Kashyyyk Troopers, and I made a mock with them. Cool, dude. Kashyyyk mocks are some of the best. I was at Atlanta BritCon. I don't think I saw any Kashyyyk mocks, now that I think about it. That's sad. Kashyyyk deserves some more love, but I saw a ton of Geonosis mocks at Atlanta BritCon. Ooh, do y'all know the Solid Brick Studios, the Geonosis mock, the big one that took them like 2 years to build? The huge, like, Geonosis mock with, like, all the scenes inside the big factory. He has, like, a droid factory in the back. That big, like, mock. You might have seen it on YouTube. That thing, I got to see that in person and meet Solid Brick Studios at Atlanta BrickCon. I got to see the full thing. Like, I watched that, like, him build it on YouTube and, like, showcase and all that. I got to see that in person, dude. It was incredible. Like, the sheer, it took up, like, so much room. Like, it was crazy, dude. And seeing, like, the droid factory in the back and all the scenes in the little caves, like, those were so cool, dude. And I got, like, meeting Solid Bricks too was really cool. Like, the dude's pretty cool. Like, he seems so chill. Like, yeah, I made this. Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, he's had it for a while. I can't remember when the video came out, but that was super cool to see. I love Geonosis. It still doesn't look right. I hate it when, like, I'm filming something and it, like, just doesn't look right and I have to restart everything. Lego should make another Kashyyyk battle pack. Absolutely, dude. 100%. You live an hour away from SC Clement Bricks. Nice. Stormtrooper is back. What's up? But yeah, we need another, like, we had a Kashyyyk wave in 2019, I believe, is when we had, like, a couple sets, like the ATAP, the dropship, and all that. Not the, like, the clone dropship, the droid dropship from, like, back. Like, that was a cool wave. Wish I picked up more of those. I only got a few. I think the next wave is gonna be a Wolfpack Trooper battle pack, though, because I think that's in LEGO's best interests. Wouldn't that be great, though, if we got a Wolfpack battle pack? Or like a Wolfpack gunship. We've been begging for that for a while, too. If we get a new gunship, it better have, like, the art on the side, like the 2010 gunship. Or the 2008, my bad. Dual fanfics are insane. There's one about... Oh, huh, you're talking about someone else. Yo, what's up, Peace Bricks? What's up? How's this look? Pew. Yeah, looks fine. We'll keep that. Let's get one more picture of just, like, it falling. There we go. Perfect. I wish I was into Legos at the time. I missed out on so many cool sets. Me too, but I was alive during, like, the huge golden age thing, but, like, I just was too young to understand army building and just the sheer, like, value of... I mean, of course, at the time, none of them were extremely valuable, but the value they would become and stuff, like... Now you can look at a set and, like, go, like, yeah, that's going to be valuable one day. Like, the Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator, the new one that came out, that one's going to be crazy valuable one day. I guarantee it. Same goes for the... what was it? The Star Destroyer with the Cal Kestis figure. That Cal Kestis figure is going to go crazy during the... like, in a couple of years. I think it's going to be crazy expensive. I'm so glad I picked it up, too. The Geonosis Mock Solid Brick Studios is in Clemson Bricks and Minifigs. Is it really? Is he there right now? That's pretty cool. He must be, like, on tour or something. Because I know I saw it, too. I was 4 during the 2014 wave. Man. I've actually got loads of Kashyyyk Troopers, but I only got the HRT from the 20th anniversary. Oh, yeah, I know that one. Yeah, that was an interesting set. I remember that. HRT way oversized, but man, one of these days, because the Kashyyyk Troopers were some of my favorite clone troopers, one of these days I'm gonna buy, like, a lot off of eBay. I don't care how much it costs, but I'm gonna buy a bunch of those. I would love to have a ton of those. I don't know if I'm gonna make a video out of them, but I would love to just have them one day. One day. All right, time for the next shot here. We just spent 40 minutes! 40 minutes on this camera. The things we go through in stop motion, right? That was so random. I just yelled. Man, 40 minutes is crazy. There's a new video about him in South Carolina. I don't really watch Solid Brick Studios. I mean, I watched his Geonosis mock back in the day. I watched his Kashyyyk mock back in the day. Imagine we all work at LEGO and bring back Wascape. If we worked at LEGO, I guarantee you we'd do a better job than they do. Low key. I'm sorry. I'm raging right now, but I shouldn't. But it's absurd what we're not getting and what we are getting. Like, just the decisions they're making and all, just not what they used to be. And I think the main driver of it is because LEGO bought Bricklink after discovering the value of, like, old figs and stuff. And we're like, we're going to buy Bricklink. And now they're making double the profit because of old figures. And the people who want those old figures, they know that, and they're not going to remake those figures just so the price drives up of those old figures. And it's this whole conspiracy I have. But I think the main driver comes from Bricklink and the reselling of, like, expensive figures. Like, my tech figure here, LEGO is still making profit off of this, even though it's retired. They used to not do that until they acquired Bricklink. But when they bought Bricklink, they realized they could make bank. And so they did. And now they've kind of cornered the market there. And the good old Rogue One style Stormtrooper helmet. Yeah, people who want those are going to have to go and buy those. And LEGO will make more profit. So it's crazy. Yeah, and it's greedy, and I think that's one of the main reasons they're so, like, reluctant to make good sets now, is so that people will have to go back and buy the older, better figures. That's part of the reason. Okay, I have to move my camera somewhere now. They're greedy, absolutely. I want a Rebel Battle Pack. Rebel Battle Pack, there was a good couple back in the day, too. I don't know why they don't make them anymore. We had that one, like, kind of combo pack with the Stormtroopers and Rebels. That was pretty cool, but other than that, we haven't had many. I recently got the Rogue One Rebel Battle Pack because I just needed some more Rebels for the future. Hint, hint. But, man, they're so cool. Those Rogue One Rebels are awesome. Then they made Bricklink so you can only buy it if you're 18. Yeah, that was a recent change, I think. I don't really buy off of Bricklink, though, so it's not a huge problem for me, but yeah, I get that. I've only bought off of Bricklink like twice. I think for... What did I buy? Might have just been for some custom pieces or something. It kicked me out. Now I have to say I was born in 2001. It's funny. Whoops. Actually, we should switch. No, we gotta get a camera on it. Yeah, the whole Bricklink thing is getting out of hand. Imagine if LEGO didn't have Bricklink. I'm sure, like, half the issues would still be fixed. Like the whole Wastecape thing. Stormtrooper helmets. Because, wait, hold on. They changed the Stormtrooper helmets in 2019. And they bought Bricklink in 2019. Y'all see what I'm getting at here? The Stormtrooper helmets changed when they bought Bricklink. That could be it right there. Hold on. Same with, like, Clone Troopers, too. Clone Troopers kind of started getting bad around, a little bit after, because Bricklink was in 2019. The last time we got, like, decent Clone Troopers was the 187th set from, like, I think it was 2021 was when it retired-ish, so... Starbreak the conspiracy theories. Yeah. I'm just kind of spewing here. Wait, have they owned it for that long? Since 2019, yeah. That's when they bought Bricklink. Because it used to just be like a fan site where you could just buy old Legos. But then Lego was like, oh, hello, money, and they just took it up. But yeah, there's kind of a correlation between like when Lego kind of fell off and when they bought Bricklink. I never really noticed that until now. Who knows? It's not the big reason, it's just part of the reason. Okay, I need to get this thing up. The Nintendo of kids' toys. Have you heard of Brick Owl? Yeah, I buy off of Brick Owl sometimes. I've gotten a couple pieces out of there too. Keep Brick Owl niche. Yes, we can't let Lego buy it too. Yeah, I bought off Brick Owl a couple times, I think. Just for some pieces and figures and all. Cody jump scare. I buy most of my minifigs from Whatnot and Bricks and Minifigs. Whatnot, I hear, is pretty cool. I know M&R Productions advertises a lot on there. Brick Owl, I get most of my stuff off Brick Owl too. Most like the pieces that aren't on Lego.com and stuff. Like I use Pick-a-Brick quite a bit for like pieces and all. But when they don't have specific pieces and you know their Lego shipping is pretty bad and all, I'll buy off of Brick Owl. Emendar is very picky. Yeah, but I mean, he's got some valid points. I will say he is like, you know, sure but he's a critic and critics are mostly negative, so I get that. Watch now, there's someone from Lego secretly watching the stream. Lego, if you can hear me, sell Bricklink. No, they would never do that, but my main claim instead would be Lego, rethink what you're doing. Just make clones better. That's all you gotta do. Does Lego realize how much sales would increase if they just made clones good? I don't think they do. Oh, the day we get good clones. Actually, this needs to be a corner. I need to make this like a bit of a wall right here. So let me do that. Emendar. I saw his reviews on the Smart Brick Lego sets because I've just been following that. And it is just funny, dude. I was expecting the Smart Bricks to actually have decent sound effects and all that. Then I watched the reviews and I'm like, oh no, it's worse than we thought. But yeah, I think we're all in concurrence that Smart Bricks are A, not worth buying, and B, a bad decision by Lego, really. That's where all their funds went from Clone Troopers and good Lego sets to Smart Brick. That's where everything went. In my personal opinion, the U-Wing pilot and the Y-Wing pilot from Rogue One are the best pilots. The U-Wing pilot, the one with like the helmet, that's really cool. I have that figure. I'm gonna go grab him right now. Okay, I'm back. The U-Wing and the Y-Wing. I don't know about the Y-Wing, but I do have the U-Wing pilot. I just found his helmet right here, but the rest of the fig is somewhere in a bin. But I know I have him somewhere. But that's his helmet. This helmet is really cool. came in the Microfighter from a while back. We need another Rogue One wave, honestly. Imagine we got another Rogue One wave, but they changed the Stormtroopers. That'd be so cool. I hope they don't change the Shore Troopers. Watch the new, like, if they ever release a Rogue One wave, watch the Shore Troopers not come with waist capes like they used to. That's... Oh, big surprise there. Rogue One wave would be so cool. Even if the Shore Troopers didn't come with waist capes, I think I'd still pick them up, honestly. I could just buy waist capes off of Clone Army Customs and call it a day, you know? I mean, hey, Lego's just missing out, dude. They're just missing out on the profit they can make from waist capes. Imagine they sold individual waist capes. Like, you buy the set, but you have to buy individual waist capes. I don't think I would be mad about that. You just have to, like, buy them separately. I mean, it wouldn't be as convenient as it used to be, but at least they care enough to, like, make some new waist capes. Lego's advert would be, Lego Stormtroopers, but they look good. Mimban, 501st on Mimban would be cool. I know Mimban was mentioned in, like, one Clone Wars episode. So it's canonically in the Clone Wars as, like, a major battle. In, like, year 1 or, like, month 1 or something. So it was pretty early one. Random, have you tried using a computer screen in your backgrounds? I've thought about that because I know, what's his name? Nonstop Animations, he's done some stuff like that, like he's gotten an iPad behind, like, a figure and then, like, kind of used it as a cool effect. I've thought about that for sure, yeah. It's a really smart idea. My only issue would be, like, it's sometimes filming another screen with another screen doesn't look the best. Like, there's, like, the shutter and the FPS you gotta worry about. So, just a few little camera tricks you gotta work with. Noise. Wait. Noise. What do you mean noise? Oh, you mean like noise? Like the meme? Noise? Am I out of touch? Am I noise the British? Oh, noise. Okay. It's spelled the same. I didn't realize that, but yeah, noise. Noise. It's a meme? I had no idea. Yeah, Rob, is it a meme or something? I didn't know that. I thought, like, the current memes were, like... 6'7's kind of died. 6'7's kind of fallen off. But... I don't know what the big meme is now. We haven't really had, like, a... Honestly, like, 6'7 might be one of the most craziest memes ever. Like, the cultural impact it's had to the point where, like, adults and grandparents are saying it, and, like, haha, funny joke, the kids are saying it. Like, I don't think like many memes have reached that level of status. There's not... There we go. There's not many. All right, we'll finish this shot here, and we'll wrap things up. By the way, because I don't like to stream for over an hour. Also, I'm hungry. I want dinner. Six seven was left in 2025, I believe. Yes, indeed it was. Not funny. It was kind of funny for a while, because, like in math class or something, the teacher would go, "What's your 6 7 or something?" And then everybody would go, "Ha ha ha, funny," and then it would be funny. But, like, now it's not funny. Camera's out of focus. There we go. Let's zoom in here. Only to return in 2067. Sounds like the next horror movie. Speaking of horror movies, y'all heard about the Backrooms movie that just dropped a trailer the other day? I am hyped for it, dude. I'm a huge Backrooms fan. I'm more of a Kane Pixels fan, the guy who made like the Backrooms found footages back in the day. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm hoping it's not rated R or anything, because I'm kind of picky about rated R movies. You know, I try to keep myself sensitized. You know. Where did I put my blue blaster bolts? Backrooms was another meme, I'm pretty sure. I don't watch horror movies, so I can't say I've seen it. Yeah, I'm not a horror movie guy myself. The only horror movie I've seen, I saw the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and then I think I tried to watch The Ring with my friends. That's a horror movie, but I got scared, so I hid in the bathroom. That's embarrassing, but I don't like horror movies either. But I do like the Backrooms and the whole idea of it. So, did I drop it? Where's my flashlight? I'm losing everything this stream. Where's my flashlight? Here it is. Did I put it in my pocket or? Where is this thing? Oh, here it is. Found it. We're good. Ooh, just caught something up here. Excuse me. Okay, the sequel for FNAF is shocking. I watched at my friend's birthday. It was alright, but over time, it's like gotten worse for me. Yeah, that's about right. Right. I love the first Five Nights at Freddy's because it wasn't so much of a horror movie. It was like, you know, there's some like good moments, like legitimately like good heartfelt moments, and it wasn't just like, boo, you're dead and there's blood everywhere. It wasn't just like just a bad horror movie, but it was pretty good. The second one though, it was, I watched it, it was like, this is kind of cool, but then I kind of, you know, it just wasn't as good as the first one. Didn't have the same kind of pull that the first one kind of had. The first one was so good. Other people might not have thought it was, but I thought it was pretty cool. Again, not a huge horror movie guy, so I can't really base much off of it. I think I got permanently put off horror movies after seeing the Halloween costumes when I was about 2. Wow. Yeah, I guess some like small-time trauma can do that. Yeah, again, I don't like horror movies either. Horror movies kind of freak me out. Again, tried to watch The Ring with my friends on Halloween night because they wanted me to, and I was like, sure, I'll watch it. And then, like, the first jump scare, I was like, nah, not doing it. I'm hiding. So I went to the bathroom and just hid in there. And then I came out and hung out in the kitchen with my friend's dad, and he's super chill. That was pretty cool. I need to email the people I need for voice lines on this. Right now, I only have one voice actor planned because there's only one real voice opening. Because Clone Troopers, I like to voice myself. So, and the villain in this, I voice myself as well. Unfortunately, no real big voice actors this time, but we'll see. The next one, I'm definitely going to need some voice actors. Obi-Wan, I'm going to try and get a new voice for Obi-Wan. Because I'm not British. I sounded okay, I think, but I just would like somebody else to voice it this time. And hopefully for the next couple of episodes as well. What? There's going to be more episodes? Gasp. Ten to Ace Studios. Is that the guy who voiced Obi-Wan in Jim Jam? Because that's kind of who I'm thinking of. Because he was really good in Jim Jam's film. He did a great job as Obi-Wan. I think it was 10 to Ace. There we go, perfect. Needs another ease in, ease out frame. Looking at this camera movement, it needs one more little... Easing in and out is hard. It's not hard, it's just tedious. Stop motion itself is just tedious work, isn't it? It's literally just the... Like, I get asked by people like, oh my gosh, how do you do this? How much time do you have on your hands? A lot. What are your thoughts on the Mandalorian and Grogu movie trailers so far? The first kind of teaser trailer I thought was cool. The Super Bowl trailer with the Tauntauns pulling the sled was awful. Huge fumble by them. Embo being in it is sick. Absolutely. I hope we get another Embo Lego minifigure for the Mandalorian Grogu movie. But I'm just not excited for it. I mean, I've kind of lost faith in it. I was, like, at the start, I was like, eh. Then I kind of was like, okay, this is going to be cool. I can't wait for this. And now I'm kind of like, well, is it really going to... I'm just losing faith. I'm hoping it's good. I really do hope it's going to be good. But I just am not as hyped as... Like, I was more hyped for the re-release of Revenge of the Sith than I was this movie. Like, I was excited to go see that because... Just, like, going to a place with other Star Wars fans is just an awesome experience. The Zeb minifigure for the Mandalorian Grogu movie is really good. It is so good. I have no interest in buying any of those sets, though. They're either overpriced or I'm just not interested. None of those sets. So my wallet is safe this year. I don't have to, go crazy spending things like I usually would. No colognes. The ATRT will be good. I do think the ATRT is the only one that I would barely consider buying just because it has that cool, like, ATRT driver stormtrooper that I really like. But other than that, the New Republic X-Wing is also pretty cool. I do like it, but I'm not an original trilogy guy. Y'all know that. I don't care for it. Unless the new GCC drop. That is true. If they restock, like, Commander Devis, then, yep, wallet's cooked, because that thing will be expensive, but... Perfect. I'm not so, but I'm not a soldier. I'm not so, but I'm not a soldier. I'm singing The Killers, bro. What am I doing? And y'all got, like, a favorite band y'all listen to? Like, some of my favorite. I like The Killers. They're not a bad band, despite the name. They sung Mr. Brightside. That's probably their most popular song. Not my favorite, of course, because I like the niche ones. But yeah, y'all got a favorite band? I got some Clone Army Customs helmets, specifically the blue Arcturus one. I love Clone Army Customs helmets. I got the Boyle one right here, so I might get the Waxer one. I have no need though, because Waxer's dead by the time of the videos. But I listen to some random stuff. Me too. My music taste is all over the place right now. I like rock, alternative. I like some techno here and there. I like a little bit of rap music, although I try to stay away from it because most of it's garbage, if I'm being honest. But, you know. Let's get that there. Looks fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. But what y'all listen to? I'm curious. Like some artists. I just listen to film music most of the time. Otherwise, it's just individual tracks. That's real. I listen to a lot of movie soundtracks. Like Oppenheimer, I love that one. Interstellar, obviously, banger. Those two are great. Star Wars, of course, mostly prequels and original trilogy. But the sequel actually does have some pretty good music as well. I listen to a lot of video game soundtracks as well, like Jedi Survivor. I listen to those a lot. A couple other, like, Star Wars game ones. What other games? Assassin's Creed. I listen to a lot of their songs too. In fact, for the Cad Bane and Django stop motion film that I had to use a lot of Red Dead 2, Red Dead Redemption music. So, yeah, so I listen to a lot of, like, game and movie soundtracks as well. I gotta get over here. That reminds me, I gotta edit a video I'm working on. It's more of like a short kind of film, but... Oh my gosh, will this blaster still? Riding the grooves from Oppenheimer makes all your scenes go deep. Wow, yeah. I like, Grooves was good. Can You Hear the Music was also really cool. It's like such a cool, like, build up. Crazy. Halo soundtrack, another great one. I don't Halo really fell off, but their music never fails. It's the Halo theme. Let's get it in the eye. That would work better. What a shot. Actually, I always listen to the 1 hour Oppenheimer soundtrack when I do physics. The 1 hour. I've never listened to that. I only listen to like kind of the individual songs. Can You Hear the Music was probably my favorite out of all of them. Just because that build-up was like... I've never seen the movie. I wish I have, but I don't know where to watch it, actually. After Reach, it died. I'd argue, like... Wait, did Reach come before Halo 5? Because Halo 5 was a mess. But... it's definitely up there, yeah. And then, of course, Interstellar. You can't go wrong with Interstellar, Hans Zimmer and all. Bum, bum. Oh, I'd encourage y'all to listen to the Amazing Spider-Man 2 soundtrack with Hans Zimmer and Pharrell Williams, of all people. But that's such a good soundtrack, especially the Electro Suite. Oh my gosh. Some of Hans Zimmer's best, if you ask me. Goes so hard. It's close to Oppenheimer. It's a superhero movie, so it's not going to be exactly the same, but it's still a cool movie, or cool movie soundtrack. Yeah, Reach came out in 2011. Really? I've only played Halo 5, Halo 3, I believe. Is that really it? I don't know. I think that's the only ones I played, honestly. Maybe I think I played more. It's 6:30. Goodness, I'm hungry. Oops. Inception has a great soundtrack too. I've recently been listening to a lot of those tracks. Inception is really good. The movie, at least. I don't think I've ever really listened to the soundtrack in depth like that, but I would be open to listen to it. I bet if I watched Inception before Interstellar, I would have a better appreciation for it, because Interstellar was like, whoa! And it came out in like, what, 2013 or something? And I was like, holy, I've never seen a movie like this. It blew my mind, the visuals and all, like, holy cow. It was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. Top 5 movie for sure. But Inception, it was good, but like, I tend to forget about it just because Interstellar, by the same guy, is like, just kind of blew me away a bit more. Just the visuals and all, like, I was kind of used to them by the time of Inception. No discredit to the movie, though. The movie was phenomenal, but, like... Stormtrooper, which one did you watch first? Inception or Interstellar? I'm curious. Because I've realized that's like a big kind of like decider for people, which one they've seen first. I need to redo the shot. What's your guys' favorite war film? Saving Private Ryan, I only saw like the first couple minutes of, so I didn't see the full thing. Again, rated R, so I'm not a huge fan of R-rated movies. All Quiet on the Western Front. That's another good soundtrack. All Quiet on the Western Front. Pretty cool movie, too. I don't think I watched all of it. But I just don't watch a lot of war movies. Does Revenge of the Sith count as a war movie? Because it is a war about the Clone War, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. Burbank, California. Dunkirk and Saving Private Ryan joint first, then Das Boot. I've never heard of those. I've only heard of Rogue One counts, yeah. I'm pretty sure most Star Wars, literally in the name, Star Wars. So I think most of the Star Wars movies count. I'd say Attack the Clones and The Phantom Menace are not war movies. Well, Attack the Clones is probably a war movie. Because that end is basically the start of the Clone War. I really hope this looks good because I've been working on this forever now. How long? Like, too long. That's what I'll say. Too long, chat. Too long. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys, because I am going to go eat. I'm starving. So, how's it look? It looks fine. But, yeah, this is where I'm going to cap it off. Nice talking to you guys. Rob, Stormtrooper. Great to see y'all as always. Wonderful time. I will catch y'all in the next stream. Maybe next week. Maybe 2 weeks. Who knows? I'm you know. But anyway, thank y'all, and I'll see you next time.